What is up, guys? Welcome back to Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video for today. This one we're going to be doing a discussion topic video suggested by Jamie Minecraft, who wanted me to go ahead and do a video talking about how do I think the Season 10 finale will end.
We're not all going to make it through, but this is the only way.
It's too late. Our rendezvous was set in stone.
This journey must be completed. We must try. That was gotten us this far, and we'll give it everything we had.
Okay, guys, so this is going to be doing another Walking Dead video for today. This one was suggested by Jamie Minecraft for me to go ahead and do a discussion topic video, which I really love this idea a lot. How do I think the Season 10 finale is going to end? So, really crazy when I got this discussion topic, and the main reason why I say it's crazy is because we were literally talking about, and at least I know a few of you guys will probably remember this, we were literally talking about in, like, January of this year, how do we think the Season 10 finale is going to end? How do we think the finale is going to end for Walking Dead? And who would have known that we'd be sitting here in July and we would still be asking that same question? I'm sorry, I had to mention that because honestly, I know a few of us. I know at least Brian Hakeem, Eastside Badger, and a few others. A couple of us at least. I remember we were talking on Brian's stream in January. One of the ones that he did in January, and we were talking about how do we think the episode's going to end. And I remember Brian had his theories and I had mine, and everybody had their ideas on how they think the finale is going to end. And like just crazy to think that we're in July and we're still kind of asking the same questions. So, and we haven't really gotten any kind of further, way to kind of answer that question at all. So, kind of crazy when you think about it, just how things have all kind of gone down. But, anyway, so I really like this discussion topic idea. I really do. And I have to say as well, this finale is going to be probably one of the best finales they're ever going to do. Because honestly, you got Maggie returning, you got Beta and the Whisperers. Whether or not this is the last episode of them in the series is, remains to be seen. Whether or not we're going to see the Commonwealth soldiers in this episode, just to see that outfit of the Commonwealth soldiers. And just what that's going to look like. I'm so excited to see that. And there's no guarantees we'll see that. I'm just assuming they will, because why would they tease them at the railroad in, the regular promo for this episode if they didn't show up, at the end of the episode? So, but how do I think the episode's going to end? Because Greg Nicotero has said before that the last 2 minutes of the season finale are jaw-dropping. It's a moment that is just absolutely insane. It's out of this world. And, I definitely want to discuss that. So, personally for me, this makes things a lot harder because Greg Nicotero says that the last 2 minutes of this episode is insane, jaw-dropping. So, what is that? What is that moment? And we've kind of discussed this before, too. On just what we think that actual moment is going to be, how the episode is going to end, what that jaw-dropping moment of this episode is going to be. Now, here are my predictions, okay? Because I have a lot of different ways this episode could end, and I definitely want to hear from you guys which one you prefer the most. So the number one ending for this episode, which I know has been a huge theory for a lot of people, is that the episode will end by Eugene, Princess, Yumiko, and Ezekiel being basically confronted by the Commonwealth soldiers and maybe being surrounded and that type of deal by the Commonwealth soldiers. And, it's kind of a cliffhanger of like, oh my god, like who are all these people in the white outfits, surrounding Eugene and them? And is this the same place that this lady on the radio is at? And for the TV only viewers, they'll kind of have to wonder about that. And they could even end the season finale with them even like walking into like, I don't know, Pamela's office or maybe Georgie's office. We never know. We don't know how far they're going to go with things. But honestly, I think no, but I'm going to say for that, I don't think seeing Georgie in the finale is as possible. I think that if anything, we'll just end the episode with them at the railroad and then we'll see them all kind of, get surrounded by the Commonwealth soldiers, which actually, if that is how the episode ends, then that would be really cool because, that would really set up for season 11 of like, what's this, community? And then you start season 11 and maybe, we get this huge reveal that it's actually, this is Georgie's place. This is what this location is, so, and that all this stuff is kind of connected, which would be really cool. And that's where Maggie's been this whole time, so, and that's still a question of, is all that kind of connected? Is Georgie the Pamela? Is this, that, and the other thing? Is that where Stephanie's at? Is all this stuff kind of connected? That's kind of the one question we all have. But so that's option one. But I don't know how jaw-dropping that would be for comic fans if the Commonwealth soldiers just kind of surrounded them. But I'm still going to leave that as a possibility. Now, the other big kind of surprising jaw-dropping ending for this episode is that they do something from which I know a lot of people have kind of already kind of discussed, is that could they do maybe potentially something where Beta and the Whisperers or something, it looks like they're about to win, and then Maggie comes in and saves them, and we have kind of the reunion of, Maggie with everybody else, and maybe a scene between her and Negan at the end of the episode or something like that. Some people have kind of been wondering about that. Now, I would like that. I definitely would. I don't know, how many people would like that, though, because I feel like that's a moment when Maggie, because we all know Maggie's going to probably save the day in the finale, but it's like, do you really want that moment there at the end, or do you want that somewhere in the middle of the episode? And then some other kind of ending, So, I don't know. Definitely, but it's definitely an ending I think is very possible, is that Maggie saves them at the end. Maybe even, who knows? Maybe we even get to see Herschel Jr., and maybe, we get to see maybe Herschel Jr. and he shoots a gun or something. Like, he maybe shoots a walker that's about to bite Negan or something. I've heard some people say that as well, that maybe, like, Daryl and Negan and everybody else, they have, like, the zombie guts on. And maybe there's a zombie that's coming for Negan, and the zombie gets, like, shot or something. And you just see, like, Herschel Jr., like, this little kid or whatever. And it's like, wait, what? Is that Maggie and Glenn's kid? Like, that would be a cool ending. I think that would be really awesome. So, that's the second option, is that Maggie saves the day, and the group gets saved by Maggie in some big ending or something like that. So the other big moment, which I know a lot of people have discussed, and this is my least favorite, I'll just say this, but the other big moment some people have said is that maybe the episode ends with a comic moment where we get to see, because in the Walking Dead comic book series, obviously comic spoilers here, Andrea, who survives way longer, is bitten basically, and we have a bit of a reveal that she's bitten, and then the issue ends right there. Some people think that they could do this with somebody else in the TV series version, that at the end of the season finale, we could get to see that somebody major in our group has been bitten. I know some people have suggested Carol, which I am so against, but honestly, I know so many people have kind of guessed that maybe the jaw-dropping moment is that Carol has been bitten, and we're all kind of like, what? Like, that has happened? Like, what on earth? Like, and the fans just lose it over this long break to season 11, knowing that Carol has now been bit, and it's in a place that, you can't really, you can't save her. So, that's option 3, which, like I said, is my least favorite option of them all. So, honestly, there are other options, definitely, for this, the ending of this episode, but I personally, just in terms of what I want to see for the end of the episode, what I would like to see, is that we get to see the 4 characters, Princess, Eugene, Ezekiel, and Yumiko get confronted by the Commonwealth. We get to see the soldiers, and maybe we even get to see maybe Sebastian in the finale. That'd be really cool. Maybe he shows up at the very end or something, and we're like, kind of left on a cliffhanger. I think that's the more likely kind of cliffhanger that they'll do. But at the same time, if they have a jaw-dropping moment at the end of the finale, it could be something that I have no idea could ever happen. And that's the tough part of this video, is that I could be doing all these things, like, say this is going to happen in the finale, this is going to happen, this is going to be happening. Maybe none of these things are the ending. Maybe it's an ending that is totally unrelated to the comic. It is totally unrelated. It's, like, unrelated to, like, anything. And it's something totally new in the TV show that is a jaw-dropping moment. In that case, I can't really predict, but I will just say, out of these 3 options, either having the Commonwealth as the cliffhanger surrounding Eugene and them, or you have, Maggie saving the day with maybe little Herschel, or we have, maybe potentially somebody, a big character is, like, bitten at the end of the episode, and it's, like, a big moment, like Comic Andrea's death. Either way, I think, honestly, it's going to be a crazy ending. I'm going to say my favorite option, and the option I would prefer, and that's the option I'm going to go for in this video, is the Commonwealth. I just think that them saving the day, the Commonwealth, surrounding Eugene and them would just be absolutely amazing. I think it'd be really, really good. I think the fans would be very excited to see it, and honestly, I think it's a moment that we would never forget, the introduction to the Commonwealth location. So, a big thank you to Minecraft, Jamie Minecraft, of course, for suggesting this video. I want to say a huge thank you to him. This was an awesome video suggestion, man, and of course, if you guys have any other video suggestions for the finale, definitely leave some, comments and, some stuff like that down below. Any discussion topics you want me to do leading into this finale, since I have a feeling we're going to get a release date pretty soon, so I'm definitely very excited for that. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're new here, guys, click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my Walking Dead videos. Follow Dan's Walking Dead reviews on Instagram, guys, and of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another Walking Dead video. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Everybody out there.